Welcome back to Truck Central. Mr. Justin Wheeler here with the 2019 Ram 1500 Limited High Mileage Edition. This is going to be part 2 in the exhaust overhaul of the 5.7 liter Hemi. Let me apologize for my voice in advance. I'm a little under the weather, but we're gonna try to make do with what we got. So in the last video, you saw that we put on these AE dual wall slash cut 4.5 inch tips. And we actually saw that there was a slight tone difference between the factory tips. They look good, they're dual wall, and they sound just a touch better. So now in this next video, we're going to be doing the Flowmaster Resonator Delete. So this kit actually comes with some upgraded tips. They actually have Flowmaster stamped right there in the tip. I don't know if you can see that. Pretty decent. They don't have the dual wall design that the AEs have. It's more of a factory. It's kind of got this rolled edge with the wheat pole. So we'll probably stick to the AE tips. But if you buy the Resonator Delete, it does come with these. So you get the necessary hardware, the stainless steel tailpipes, and the clamps that you need. This is a complete bolt-on system. Before we get into the video, I do want to say thank you to Real Truck. They are the sponsor of the season for Truck Central. So after the video, click the link in the description and buy yourself something nice. All right, Henry, let's get it on the lift. Oh, wait.
We don't have a lift.
We don't have a lift.
Mr. Justin Wheeler from the future here. Stick around to the end of the video. After we wrap this up, I took this thing on a 1,500-mile shakedown test, and I gotta say, my opinion of this Resonator Delete kit is now better than it was when I first installed it.
All right, so the way this works, all you do is you cut. The instructions tell you where to cut. You take a Sawzall reciprocating saw. If you're handy, you could probably get away with an angle grinder, but you need a nice, flush, flat cut. You do that on both sides. You pull the tailpipe out. You slip these on. There's a couple clamps. And then you're done. You have a little bit of adjustability in and out once you do that, so you can kind of fine tune your placement, which is good for me because, like I mentioned in the past video, my driver's side is pulled back just a hair, maybe 1/8 of an inch, where the tubing goes around my gooseneck hitch. So that's not going to affect most of you, but it is nice that we'll actually have a little bit of play and we can get these tips perfectly aligned with each other. So next step, we'll get under the truck, get out the Sawzall, and start cutting. All right, just like last time, we are going to get a before and after sound bite. Now, we already did the sound clip from before with the tips only, but we'll go ahead and do it again. Disregard the camera placement. The microphone is still 18 inches from the bumper, right in the center. So now we'll give it a little gas and see what she sounds like. All right, so the first thing you do, whoa, over here, you go 1 inch focus, 1 inch from the bend, and you can kind of not from the center of the bend, from where the bend is straight and square with the system or with the piping. Make a mark, 1 inch. We'll do it on both sides, and then this is why a Sawzall is nice, because this little heat shield between the exhaust and the spare tire is kind of tight. So we'll get the Sawzall in here, we'll zip that through, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. All right, cover your ears. Bingo. Now you pull the resonator out. I need one of those damn exhaust tools. Well, that's not a very square cut. Whoopsie. All right, I'm you're gonna need a tool for that. They make a special exhaust hanger tool for this, but it's one of those deals where I don't know that it's worth buying for something you just do, you know, infrequently, but it sure would be nice right now. See if we can pry this off. All right, so this this would probably work with just some soapy water. I don't have a non-used water bottle, so I'm gonna put a little bit of PB Blaster on it, which will make it gross and slimy, but sometimes you just gotta get gross and slimy. And I'm gonna use these channel locks and hopefully push this thing through. There we go. All right, let's get the flush maker going. Oh. All right, that's probably not a bad idea, just to also deburr that lip a little bit. So I hit the whole thing, and then I kind of favored that long edge. So it's simple enough. So now we will take the resonator delete. Oh, probably should put my clamp on. Put my clamp on first. Otherwise you might be taking it off. And basically just work it until it lines up pretty well with the hanger. Now the hangers they provide don't have that little mushroom head on them, so they slide in and out of there pretty easy. And they do also include a little retainer for that, so that way you get it where you want it. So that looks pretty good. Now we're not gonna go to town on the hardware yet. I'm basically just gonna get it fitted and close. That way I can still make adjustments for the actual tip. We'll put the nut in an accessible location. And let's see how that lines up. So here's what you're looking at once you get that spotted. I misspoke earlier. I thought I would be able to use these AE tips, but notice it has a connection, I don't know what you call it, the kind of ball and socket connection that is OEM. And when you pull out the resonator, you lose that. So I think we actually have to use the Flowmaster tips, which is fine because see, it's just a straight clamp. So no big deal, but something to think about. See how this slides in. Okay, now we have two nuts to tighten. We'll get it adjusted right where we like it. I think this could even come out of here. Yep, there we go. And there you go. Cool. All right, I'm gonna jump to the other side. I'm not gonna show you all that. It's exactly the same process. So give me just a second. We'll be back when we start to tighten them up. All right, so that second side went pretty easy. I've now measured that the tailpipes are pretty much evenly spaced in and out, concentric with the cutout hole in the bumper. And so now I tighten the bolts just a little bit in case we need to wiggle them some. Literally the next step is just sliding on the tip. Once we tighten it up, we'll stand back, check it, then we'll torque everything down, and we'll be done. Pretty easy. I would recommend an impact of some sort on those exhaust clamps where we're connecting. I was using some ratchets and they just wouldn't get tight. And then I put the Big Daddy Harbor Freight guy on there and that sucked them up. And now they're very solid. So let's back up. I may have a little adjusting yet here to do. That's kind of what I've spent the last 20 minutes or so doing, but it's pretty close. Pretty close. Looks good. All right, so there are the old resonators with the AE tips. Now we are resonator-less with the Flowmaster tips. I guess it's time for a comparison test. Let me get you set up. Oh yeah, I can tell the difference. All right, guys, that is it. Resonator delete took, I don't know, maybe an hour in total. Would have been faster if I wasn't, filming as I went. Super, super easy. Now, don't be discouraged if you already have a set of aftermarket tips. It would not be hard to adapt those to work and just weld those suckers on. In fact, I'm going to save those because that might be what I do.
Now we're not done yet. Real quick, let me wrap up. When we first put this on, I could tell a pretty noticeable difference in the shop there. You start it up and it sounded a little healthier. It had a little bit of a growl to it. But over the last week, 1,500 plus miles, I actually really, not necessarily felt, but I could hear a difference both on startup, on acceleration, at kind of just a cruising speed. And I've got to say, it kind of occurred to me in the last week that this is a really good option for someone who wants an opportunity or just an excuse to kind of upgrade their tips from the factory. Someone who wants like a nice, easy bolt-on install and wants an improved sound, a slightly more aggressive tone without mucking around with mufflers and cats and headers. For some, just jumping into a new muffler may seem like it's a little too aggressive, a little too loud for some people's taste. They want an improved sound, but not necessarily an extremely loud sound. I think this is a pretty good fit for that. The kit's cheap, it goes on easy, it looks better, and it actually sounds decent. Take a listen to this cold start I recorded this morning. So you can see it actually sounds pretty good. Now we are going to put headers and a muffler on this, but that's why we did this first. We did kind of the little easy, more inexpensive stuff first, just to see what you could expect before going to a full-blown muffler and header setup. So overall, we're really impressed with this. So thank you to Real Truck for sending that out. They are the sponsor of the season for Truck Central. So whether you need a resonator delete kit, mufflers, headers, intakes, mud flaps, floor mats, you name it, they got it. Leave me a comment down below. I look forward to talking to you. And as always, thanks for watching.